Good morning. Time now is 4:14. Daybreak is broken. Well, it's not broken, but it's, you know what I mean. I'm on the docks. Dash cam is running. Press some buttons. All programmed in. And today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. So what's been happening, I hear you ask?
After 300 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, First Avenue.
Well, all sorts really.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
A liberal dosing of fuckwittery. And some unusually easy going. So let's start. Monday. Oh, have I got a red light? Here we go. Let's start. Monday. What happened Monday? Well, it was a late start on Monday. Oh, and hello. Hope everyone's well. Looking forward to the Platinum Jubilee. I'll talk about that in a minute if I remember. So anyway, what happened on Monday? I didn't start until 8 o'clock, which is really late for me, but I had a lot of time to repay. Plus, there was a couple of boats that were delayed, I think. So
600 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A35, Redbridge Road.
We couldn't get the boxes off the quay, so there was no rush, which suited me fine.
Left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
So I was in for just before 8 o'clock. Got myself all sorted out, put my card in, did my checks. Come back and I thought, there's something not right with my taco head here. It's not displaying what it should display, which is all zeros for the start of the week. It hasn't reset. And the more I looked into it, the more I couldn't work out why it hadn't reset. Because parts of it had and parts of it hadn't. It was I won't go into too much detail, but it just none of it made sense. And I don't want to bore you with the detail either, but it just I couldn't fathom it out. And I spoke to a couple of the other lads, and they're like, "Well, I don't know. Perhaps it'll go when you start going."
After half a mile, keep left.
Because sometimes it takes a minute of driving before it actually resets itself, but that's normally just on a break. It doesn't do it at the beginning of the week. It normally resets straight away because there's a clock,
After a quarter of a mile, keep left, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
So it wasn't doing it. So in the end, I made the decision.
Keep left, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit. After 600 feet, go right on the roundabout.
Okay, so in the end I made up the decision to phone Fleet. Right.
Towards the Midlands. Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
So, we need to retrace our steps back to, if you remember rightly in the last video, Thursday and Friday. Thursday, I went down to Cornwall, and there I had a brake chamber go on the trailer. Sometimes they just let go, they take a good beating, these brake chambers, and it just decided to let go whilst I was on a bait.
M271.
So I phoned it through, they came out, fixed it, I was on my way, night out in Cornwall. At the same time, I had a dash warning light coming up saying that my after treatment exhaust system was malfunctioning. I can't remember the correct terminology, but something along that. So it's either the DPF or a NOx sensor issue. Same old with Mercs. Right now, I phoned that through, and they said phone that through Friday, and we'll get it booked in for Friday. I said right, okay. So Friday morning came around 8 o'clock. Phoned up. I said I'm going to be back in Southampton about 11ish, something like that. 10, 11 o'clock. Can you get it booked in? Yep, no problem. So anyway, they get it booked in. I go down to Merc, I drop the trailer back in the yard. I go down to the Merc dealer, and I'm there for a couple of hours. And they tried telling me that I've been cancelling the regeneration. I said, have I fucked? I said, I can't, I don't cancel it. Isn't that, what's the point of me cancelling it? If it's cancelling, it's because it's doing it itself, not because I'm doing it. I've just driven flat out all the way. I've stopped once on the way back from Cornwall. So, is there plenty of time to do a regen? No, you must be doing so. No, I'm not. Don't call me a fucking liar. You know, I'm starting to get the ump by now. It's been a long week, I'm tired, and I'm really pissed off. So, they solved whatever problem it was, a software issue, I suspect. Oh, we've done a regeneration now. I said, oh, fucking good for you. Well done, boys. Now, asking around and looking around and doing a bit of research, I find out that it's a software issue. And if they change the software, you might have the problem. So we'll see whether that's actually the case or not, and see whether in about, it's only done 30,000 kilometres, I shouldn't be having regeneration issues, NOx sensor issues. So we'll see what happens in another, well, we'll just see what happens next regeneration time. I never saw one regeneration come up. You normally see it because it's a green light that comes up. Well, I might have seen one. So anyway, so we got that fixed. By the time I got back to the yard, that was it. In home time. I was out of time. So nothing else was going to happen. So I went home. Long weekend. Nice. Well, long weekend for me, which means I'm home Friday. And late start on Monday morning, 8 o'clock. Which is normal time for normal fun people. But long weekend for me. So anyway, then I have the issue. So then I'll go down to the dealer.
M27, then take the motorway.
I go down to the dealer. And I said to I gave him all the printouts, and I said, look, this is what the problem is. It's not registering anything. I've just driven up from Marchwood, the 5 mile up to the dealership, and it's not registered that I've done any drive time whatsoever. So there's clearly something wrong somewhere. So can your tacho man have a look? Booked in? Yeah, no problem. So anyway, service bloke goes out, and about 20 minutes later, the mechanic comes in and he goes, there's nothing wrong with your brakes. I've just done a road test and it's fine. And I went, brakes? What, the truck brakes? He says, yeah. Boy here says it's the brake is stuck on brake. I said, the fucking tacho's stuck on brake, not the fucking truck brakes. Fucking hell, what am I dealing with here? Bearing in mind I had all the issues on fucking Friday. Oh. I said, what do you think you got the fucking tacho slips? Oh, he didn't give me those. I said, why didn't you give him those? Oh, I don't know. Oh, fuck me. So another couple of hours later, then we couldn't get I said, my card's still in it. He said, I'll eject it. So I went to eject my card, and it wouldn't eject the card either. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So, I left it with them. I went back and drank coffee. And a couple of hours later, they come back to me and said, yeah, we seem to have got it fixed now. It seems to be sorted. Put your card in, see what happens. So I put my card in. It was like back to zero. So, fucking hell. I've got no idea what it did, why it did it. They don't seem to know either. Brilliant. I'm just hoping it doesn't play up again. It's been alright for for Tuesday and Wednesday. So I then went down the key.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit
220s on and got as far as Sutton, Scotland. So I just like had enough. I could have got further, but I wouldn't have found anywhere else to park. So I was like, I'm just pulling over. I've had enough today. So I pulled in there and had some dinner and went to bed. Tomorrow's another day. Let's start again. So I had 220s to do on yesterday. Now normally when there's 220 boxes and halfway through obviously you've got to spin the box that was on the back that you just emptied. You've got to get the full box on the back, so you've got to go somewhere, get them spun around and then go off to your second delivery, which increases the levels of potential fuckery quite highly, because not only have you got, you've tripled the amount of problems that could occur all in the space of one day. So I wasn't particularly looking forward to it. Anyway, got to the first place. I was supposed to be there for 6 o'clock. I got there for about 5:30. I left at 2:30 in the morning, something ridiculous. I got up to Leicester, just north of Leicester. Got in there and really nice security guard pointed me in the right direction, said yeah, this is where you need to go, this is what you need to do, no problem at all, brilliant. Got there, backed on the bay, they were waiting for me, they cut the seal, come on in mate, just drop your keys, got any paperwork? Yeah, got the paperwork, right, we'll crack on. And they'd done me in half an hour. Brilliant, really nice people in there. I said, if you need a break, go and park up over. I said, oh, you didn't even get a break in there. I said, I can't be at my next place until 8 o'clock, and it's only half an hour down the road. So I'll go and park up over there, mate, and have a break. Toilets are in here, there, blah, blah, blah. Coffee machine, all the rest. I thought, no, I like coming here. Really nice. So, parked up, had a 45-minute break, so I couldn't get down the road because this place didn't open till 8. I'd never been to this container yard before, near Hinkley.
After 1.2 miles, keep right.
And I drive in. It's a fair sized yard. And it's like a one-way system, but I couldn't see exactly where to go. And I stopped somewhere and I said, any ideas where I've got to go, mate? Yeah, I'll keep following on round, you'll be alright. So I follow on round and there's a bloke getting into a high stone. You know, the lifters. I said, where have I got to go? I'll just park there, mate. I'll take it to a stocks, we'll sort you out. I said, right, okay. So, right up there. Did me to his stocks, he comes up with a forks, lifts them off, swaps them round. I said, any paperwork? They said, no, it's all done, mate. Yeah, we had an email come through, New Year come, it's all done. Don't need nothing. I said, lovely job, all right, I'm on my way then. Yeah, cheers, see you later. I was in there about 10 minutes. So off on down to the next one.
After half a mile, keep right.
Get there, and it was I get there. The security guard's really nice young lad, pleasant enough. Told me exactly where to go, what to do. Got round the corner. It's a really tight yard, and you have to do a blindside reverse into one of these. It's got the banana bays. It's got the what they call the bananas, only they aren't yellow, they're silver. It's like a big lump of rounded off metal, like a big tube that you have to slot your back wheels in between. Only this one has got the locking mechanism on it as well. And it's, I should have taken a picture but I didn't. And it was really tight. I mean, when I was straight, there was less than a tractor unit in front of me. When I eventually got in, well, 3 shunts. So I was quite pleased with that. And in front of me, there was a brick wall, and it was only a tractor length away. So it was blindside in, so you had to line it up more. I nearly did it in one, and I thought, I'm not quite, I probably could, you know, push it on down, but I'd be a bit tight over one side. So I pulled forwards, went back, and I thought, no, I'm not happy with that, let's get it 100%, one more go, and I was in. And even the bloke said, oh, normally it takes me about half an hour to get in here. I said, well, why do you have this bay here then? There was two other ones that I could have got back straight into. But you want me in the most difficult one. Yeah. So anyway, I was not a problem. But they tipped me in half an hour, and under half an hour. So again, I didn't have a break. So I had to come out of there and then get a break. I looked on the screen and I had to go to a container yard back in Southampton. I knew there was always a problem in there. So I thought I can do that, and I've got two empty containers on there. I've got to go one to a container yard and then one on the docks. I thought, why can't they put both on the docks? So anyway, I'm driving down the road. I park up, so I've got to take a half hour break. And I phone in and I said, look, what's the plan here? And he said, oh well, they're probably both be going on the quay. I went, oh, happy days, that makes sense. That saves an awful lot of time. Yeah, because the other one, somebody's just been in and they're full up with those Hapag-Lloyd boxes, so they won't take it. It's excellent. I'm glad it wasn't me queuing up for an hour and a bit to find out that I was rejected. That'd have finished me off. So it was a case of going straight back to the yard last night. Parking up. I had 12 hours off, I think, in the end. Just over 11. Of course, you don't get your night out money for that. But I fell asleep in the afternoon. I parked up and I immediately just, signed off, sorted myself out. And I thought, I had a couple of crackers because I was hungry. I thought, I'm absolutely shattered, I'm going to lie down. So I drew the curtains round, opened the sunroof, get a bit of air coming in, and went to sleep. I was asleep for 2 hours. I woke up about 5:30, 5:45. Phoned the gorgeous Kira, had something to eat, went back to bed. Slept all right-ish, on and off. And then the alarm went off at 2:30 this morning. Onto the docks. Now, normally when you've got 3 boxes, I've been before when I've had like 2 boxes to come off and 1 box to go on. 1 full box to go on. You could go to 3 different places to get each box off and on. Today, I'm all in the same slot. I was all on slot area 1. So, 2 boxes off, 1 box on. Excellent. And I was in there for 54 minutes in total. 3 boxes in 54 minutes. And that's how it should be. That's how quick it should be. That's how it should operate on a normal basis, normally you got. Because I said to someone, I said, potentially I'm going to be late then. It's an hour a box. Yeah, no problem. Get there when you get there. This place I'm going to, I've been there countless times, and they're pretty cool. So it's never a problem. So yeah. 2 boxes off and 1 box on in super quick time. So yeah, all really good. Why's this bloke going so slow? It must be heavy. Speed up a bit. Marmite, that's why. Come on, let's go. No particular, but I'll just get there now. Nice red sky. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. So it's foot down Wednesday today. They asked if I wanted to work, but no. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. That'll do me. I need some time off. I thought I'd put you on for the first part of the journey up this morning, just because there's, you know, there might be a bit of nice sky to brighten up your day. And I needed to update with, oh yeah, because yesterday, Tuesday, it was one drop in, one tip in north of Leicester. Then I had to go down to Hinkley to get the box off. Then I had to drive about an hour and a half down to St Ives in Cambridgeshire, not Cornwall, in Cambridgeshire to get the second box tipped. And then I had two choices as to how to get back, and it's always a gamble. You can either cut across country, Northampton, and back down the A34, A43, 40, A34 and down in, or you can carry on going straight down the A1, A1, 421 I think it was, M1 and down, M25 and M3 and down. Now, it's always a bit of a gamble. It's quicker going the M25 way as long as there's no fuckwittery. And of course you cannot guarantee, you can't be sure that there isn't, you know. And just because the map says yes it's fine now, doesn't mean in 5 minutes time there's going to be multiple pile-ups, because you just don't, you know, you just don't know. So I was hearing in Harring and I thought, well, I'm in no particular rush to get back, but then again, oh, I don't know what to do. So I thought I'll take the gamble and do M25. I haven't done that way for a bit, I'll just M25 it. So I did, and there was no hold-up, so it worked in my... The whole day went completely to plan. And that happens so rare. When a day goes like that, where it's going, right, this is... You know, you've got 3 areas for potential disaster, and every single... And all 3 of them slot into place. It's like, wow. So yeah, no, good day yesterday.
After half a mile, take the exit 9E05 towards Newbury, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34.
So I got a lot done in a very short space of time, really.
Take the exit 9, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
So I'm going to have a sip of coffee in a minute. Get past this roundabout. So we're pretty light. We're going up into Milton Keynes.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34 towards Newbury.
Now, I could have gone M3, M25, M1.
Cross
But
the
again,
roundabout and take the second exit.
you know, M3 there's roadworks, M25 there could be fuckwittery, and there could be, oh, anything could happen on the M1. So A34, come on, come on. It's just a more scenic route, and there isn't a lot of time. There isn't a lot of time in it. Very little difference.
Take the exit A34 Winchester bypass.
That's not to say that there won't be any fuckwittery along here, but take your chance, don't you? Like I said, I've been to this place loads of time. If I'm held up, I'm held up. I've got all the time in the world really to take.
After 3/4 of a mile, keep left.
Because the chances are, I don't know whether I'm going to have to go on the docks this afternoon and get this box off, or whether it'll just be left till Monday.
After half a mile, keep left.
Personally, I mean, if it was me calling the shots, I'd say I wouldn't want a loaded box left in the yard for 4 days. Asking for trouble, aren't you?
Keep left. From A34
got some new coffee that I'm drinking at the moment. Thank you very much to those that have contributed to the Buy Me a Coffee fund, because it is actually buying my coffee. I'm on a packet of Taylor's Lava grade 6, which is quite a strong one, and I'm slowly weaning myself off, still weaning myself off coffee, mate. I was on 7, sometimes 8 if I felt like it, in a pint. I'd make a pint first thing, and so it sounds a lot, but in a pint, that's nearly 2 mugs, 2 big mugs, 2 and a bit mugs. Let's have a sip. Oh. That's good. So now I'm down to 3. And I have lost a couple of pounds as well. I'm not eating any chocolate. Well, no, I'm not. I had a little bit at the weekend. So, plans for the weekend. Jubilee weekend. Hope everyone's partaking. 75 years on the throne. That's a good amount, and I think she's done a good job. It's going to be a bad day when she goes, though, isn't it? Oh my word, I'm going to be in bits. Absolute bits. For those of you that don't know, I joined the army when I was a young lad, straight from school, and I signed the Oath of Allegiance, which at the time didn't really mean a great deal to me, I've got to be perfectly honest. As I've grown older, that Oath of Allegiance means more to me now than it did when I've signed it. And I signed that Oath of Allegiance when I was 15. Salisbury Careers Office, Army Careers Office, next to Tesco's, just off the Market Square, for those that know. And the Army sorted me out, so I've got a lot to be thankful for. And my allegiance to the Queen and country, like I said, is still as strong today. In fact, stronger, without a shadow of a doubt. So, you know, she's the boss. Boss. What are you scooting on? I dread to think when she goes. Well, I remember the Silver Jubilee back in 1977. God, how old was I in? 10. And we had a street party where I lived. Well, it was a street party for the kids. So there's a lot of us kids all grew up together. There's loads of my school. And most of them I'm still friends with today, which is really nice. Yeah. Those are the days when you knew everyone that lived near you, you know, you knew everybody. But where I live now, there's like a little close, and there's how many houses on there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. I think I got a camera out of my head, otherwise I won't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 houses, and there's only one couple that are younger than us. They got a little girl, and he's a he cracks me up. He's a music producer, works from home, and he's a really nice guy, but mad as a box of frogs. And his wife and their young daughter, she's really sweet. Then we got an old girl next to us, then it's us, then we got a lady that's just retired who's a brilliant neighbour. Look at that sky, I hope you can see it over there. You'll see it as we come around the corner here. And she looks after our cats, and she's cool. She's a good laugh, she's good fun. Then we got a couple that are similar, maybe a little couple of years older than us, both working. They're nice. And then we got a retired couple. Which I didn't get on with right at the very beginning when we first moved in. Got right up with it. And but we've since like made up, and it seems alright actually. I don't know what it was that set us both off really, but just didn't get off to a good start, and I'd blank him, he'd blank me. Well, he'd blank me, and I'd thought, well, if that's the way you're going to be, fuck it. But we've sorted out our differences, so he's alright. And then we've got another couple, which I don't have a great deal to do with, to be fair, but they always say hello. And then there's a new couple that have moved in the last year, I suppose. And I don't really know them at all. They keep themselves to themselves, and I don't know, I've no idea what they do, so we might meet them this weekend. Then we got another 2 old girls that are both retired, and so we're on there's a little green as well. We've got a little green in the close, so we're on a bit of a, you know, everyone's decided what they're doing, and they've organised it all. I haven't got involved, I'm away. And they've all decided what they're doing, and yeah, should be alright. Have a little bit of a few beers and have a chat, eat some burgers and sausage rolls and cake, and that should be alright. Nice and simple, nothing to, you know. Yeah, got that's happening tomorrow. Friday, I don't think we've got any plans. Saturday, I think we're taking the father-in-law out. First time he's towed with a caravan. Oh, fucking hell. So we're taking him and Doris out. And I don't know if I told you, they got rid of they bought a camper van. Doris bought a camper van. And they went away a few times in it, but I think it wasn't a big camper van, and it didn't quite work. The layout didn't quite work for them. So they bought a caravan. Now the layout is very similar-ish. So again, I'm not sure how it's going to work for them. I said to them, buy one with a fixed bed. Did they listen to me? No. So they've still got the problem of making a bed up every night and putting it away in the morning. And to me, that is a complete and total ball ache. Once you've had a fit, because people go, oh yeah, but it's easy to do. No, it's not. Well, it is, but then you've got to find somewhere for all the bedding to go, and then it's just it's a ball ache. Once you've had a fixed bed, you ain't going back, I tell you. So, trouble is, father-in-law, he hasn't never towed a caravan before. And his driving scares the life out of me at the best of times. So, we're taking them all out. Oh yeah, when they went to view the they sold the camper van, and they went to look at this caravan. Then Doris, she goes, so they're wandering around, she's all making all the right noises and everything, and she goes to the bloke who's selling the caravan. So this caravan then, is it petrol or diesel? I can only imagine the bloke's face as to how, because she's quite posh, Miss Doris. I know she doesn't sound it when I do her voice, but she is quite posh. So I can only imagine the bloke's face when he was asked, is this caravan petrol or diesel? Fucking hell. I hope they get on all right with it, you know. Yeah, I hope they do it. I hope they make good use of it. I don't know why they didn't buy a different style of camper van. And they could go away and just go on the, go to the coast and run up and down the coast or into the forest, have a cup of tea and go home again. This is like day trips out. But they got all the conveniences on board. Then haven't they? Toilet and make a cup of tea and all this sort of stuff. You can do that in a camper van. You can't do that with a caravan. Oh, coffee's good. Thank you. It really is appreciated for those. I only put it on as a bit of a laugh, like, I just thought, I wonder what happens if I do this. And people have, and I say it supplies me with coffee, and I drink quite a bit of coffee. I know I shouldn't, but I like my coffee. And getting up in the times I get up, you need that little bit of a kick sometimes. Sky is looking amazing, I must admit. As I come up round here, you might see a bit more. Oh, you should see it now in a minute as I come round this brow of hill here. Look at the colours of that. Beautiful. You couldn't even paint those colours, could you?